Good morning, student. Already, I have shared the theory portion of the projectile motion with you. Now, today, I am going to discuss about some numerical on projectile motion. So, let's start from the first numerical. A horizontal distance of a target to be hit by a projectile is 8 km. Full stop. The projectile leaves the cannon with a velocity of 550 meter per second. Full stop. What must be the angle of elevation of the cannon? Full stop. If the projectile has to be clear a 700-meter high hill midway between the target and cannon, what should be the angle of elevation of the cannon? So in this numerical, they have given you one cannon, and at some distance there is a target. Suppose consider this is a target. So this cannon, if I fire this cannon, the projectile leaves from the cannon is going to hit this target. So to hit this target, how much will be the angle of projection of this cannon, means alpha value here, so that it should directly hit the target. So initially I am calculating the angle of projection. So whatever you have given in this question, I am just writing given data. So you have given x equal to, that is this total distance from cannon to target, x equal to 8 kilometer means 800 meter. Also you have given with a velocity of cannon means projectile leaves the cannon with a velocity of 550 meter per second, means you have given the initial velocity 550 meter per second. Okay, now if I see here, I am just, the target is at a horizontal ground. So after projectile fire from the cannon, it will hit the target which is at the equal level. So vertical distance y value is here 0. Y is 0. So now I am going to calculate the value of angle alpha, that is angle of projection I have to calculate. So for that I am using the equation of path of projectile y equal to x tan alpha minus gx square 2u square cos square alpha. So I have all the value y0 x 8000 tan alpha I have to calculate, means alpha value I have to calculate. G is 9.81, x is 8000 square, 2 into 550 square into cos square alpha. So I have put all the value. Now this 1 upon cos square alpha will become sec square alpha. I am just simplifying it. Sec square equal to 1 plus tan square alpha. So I will get the equation, quadratic equation in tan square alpha after simplifying it. Now I am solving this quadratic equation for the tan alpha as a variable. So for tan alpha I will get, and it is a quadratic equation, it will have two roots. So one is 7.577 and another is 0.133, means alpha value I will get the again 2, that is I am taking tan inverse 7.577, also I am taking tan inverse 0.132. So I will get alpha 2 value. One is alpha equal to 82.48 and another alpha equal to 7.52. Now I am going to calculate the second value. In second part they have asked if the projectile has to clear a 700-meter high hill midway between the targets. Suppose in the midway, that is at a distance of 400 meter, there is a hill and the projectile from the cannon will clear this hill midway between the target and cannon, and it will hit the target. So what should be the again angle of elevation? So I have already calculated two angle of elevation. So out of these two, what should be the angle of elevation? For that, it will hit the target with clearing the midway hill. So for that, initially I am going to calculate the maximum height of the projectile. So at the midway, the projectile reaches maximum height is given by, means I already have the standard formula for the maximum height, h equal to u square sin square alpha divided by 2g. So now initially I am using the angle alpha equal to 752. So depending on this angle, I am calculating the value of h by putting this value in this equation, h equal to u square sin square alpha divided by 2g. So after putting this value, I have get the value of h as a 264.07, which is less than 700 meter, because 700 meter is the maximum height of the hill. So whatever the h I will get, it should be greater than this 700 meter. If it is less than 700 meter, it will strike the hill. If it is greater than 700 meter, the projectile will clear the hill and it will strike the target. So in this case, it for alpha equal to 7.52, it will not able to clear the hill. Now I am using second angle, that is alpha equal to 82.48. For that, initially I am calculating the h and comparing it with the height of the hill. So I am getting h equal to 15,152.87 meter, which is greater than 700 meter. Means this at midway it will clear the, means it will cover the height of 15,153.87 meter, which is higher than the height of the hill. That is why the projectile fired from the cannon will clear the hill, and for that the angle should be 82.48. Now I am going to discuss the second problem on the projectile. So in this numerical, a cricket ball thrown from a height of 1.8 meter above the ground level at an angle of elevation 30 degree with the horizontal, with a velocity of 10 meter per second, is caught by a fielder at a height of 0.6 meter above the ground. Determine the distance between the two players. Means suppose this is a ground level, a cricket ball thrown from a height of 1.8 meter above the ground level, means from this point, which is 1.8 meter above the ground, this is a ground level. From this ground level, about height of 1.8 meter, I am throwing the ball cricket at an angle of projection 30 degree with initial velocity 12 meter per second. After throwing the ball, it will follow a projectile path. It will be caught by a fielder at a height of 0.6 meter above the ground. Means at this height about 0.6 meter, it will caught by a fielder here. So after that, you have to calculate what should be the distance between the two player, means the player at a height 1.8 meter above the ground and the player at a height of 0.6 meter above the ground. So for that, you have to calculate this horizontal distance, that is the distance between two players, means x value you have to calculate here. So whatever I have given, I am writing here. So initially I am just going to use, to calculate x, I am going to use the equation of path. The equation of path of projectile. So I have the equation y equal to x tan alpha minus gx square 2u square cos square alpha. So one by one I am calculating y. So if you see, this projectile is throwing from this point. So y is nothing but the vertical distance. If I see here, from the point of projection, the ground level is in downside, means it will cover this much of distance, and it is in downward direction. So y will be the, as it is in downward direction, it should be minus. So initially I am taking the, as 1.8 is downward direction, so minus 1.8 minus 0.6 meter, again this is a in downward direction, so minus 0.6, so I will get 1.2, means this much of distance is 1.2 meter, and it is below the ground. I can calculate directly, I can calculate by using this difference. So it is below the point of projection. How much? 1.2. So minus 1.2 meter. X value I have to calculate. G is 9.81 meter per second. So alpha, angle of projection 30 degree you have given. Initial velocity u equal to 12 meter per seconds. So I am just putting the value and converting it in a quadratic equation. So after converting it in a quadratic equation in terms of x, you will get the x2 value. One is 14.53 or another one is minus 1.82 meter. But x cannot be negative because it is a displacement in horizontal direction on the plane ground. So x equal to 14.53 meter. Now I am going to discuss the third numerical on projectile motion. A player throws a ball with a velocity, initial velocity, that is v naught, equal to 60 meter per second from a point A as shown in figure. Means from this point a player throw a ball. Now determine the highest point B where ball will strike the wall. Means this highest point B, that is the h value I have to determine, where after throwing the ball by A it will strike at point B. So what is the height of this point B from this level? So initially you have given the velocity v naught, that is u equal to v naught equal to 60 meter per seconds. So I don't know the angle of projection. So initially I am going to calculate the angle of projection. So to calculate angle of projection, if you see here, you have given the h max. So how I should going to calculate h max? H max is nothing but the maximum distance covered in vertical direction from the point of projection. So this is a vertical distance covered. Now this is a level of the point of projection. So from this, how it's a h max? So I am going to calculate initially h max. This is a total 6. From this 6 I am going to minus 1.5. So I will get this to this distance, which is nothing but the 6 minus 1.5 equal to 4.5 meter. Already I have a standard formula for h, that is maximum height cover from the point of projection. H equal to u square sin square alpha divided by 2g. U I know, g I know, h I know. I am going to calculate the value of alpha. So after simplifying it, I will get the value of alpha 35.96. So in second, now I want to calculate this h value. So to calculate this h value, I am going to use the equation of path. Y equal to x tan alpha minus gx square divided by 2a square cos square alpha. Now h is nothing but the vertical distance traveled by a ball. So this h I want to calculate. So to calculate this h, if I see here, this h is nothing but h means this distance from point of projection to up to this point. So you are given the total distance h. From this h I am going to minus this 1.5, so I will get this much of distance. So h minus 1.5, and it is above the line of projection, so that is why it is a plus. So plus h minus 1.5. X, already you are given x equal to 80 meter, means horizontal distance traveled is 18. Tan alpha 35.96 minus 9.81, x is nothing but the 18 meter, 18 square divided by 2. You have given the initial velocity, that is 16 meter per second, so 16 square cos of 35.96 square. So after putting the value, all the value, and calculating the value of h, I will get the value of h as 5.08 meter. So at that point the ball will strike at point B. So now we are going to discuss about the next numerical of the projectile motion. So in this question, the projectile is fired from the edge of a 150 meter cliff with an initial velocity of 180 meter per second at an angle of 30 with the horizontal. Neglecting the air resistance, find the horizontal distance from the gun to the point where the projectile strikes the ground and the greatest elevation above the ground reached by the projectile. So, in this question, they have given you a projectile is fired from the edge of 150-meter cliff. Means you have given this is a cliff. This is the edge of the cliff which is at a height of 150 meter. So it is fired at an angle 30 degree with the horizontal with the initial velocity of 180 meter per second. I have to find the horizontal distance from the gun to the point where projectile, means from this to this point I have to calculate this horizontal distance. This is nothing but the x I have to calculate here from this to this point. So for this again I am going to use the equation of path of a projectile, that is y equal to x tan alpha minus gx square 2a square cos square alpha. Now I know I have to calculate x alpha, I know u, I know g, I know. Now y is nothing but how much the vertical distance cover from the point of projection. It is covering the distance below the point. This is a point of projection, so it is covering the distance 150 meter below the point of projection. So y equal to minus 150. I am putting all the value alpha, g, u and y in the equation of path of projectile. So after putting this value I will get the value of x, means initially it will going to convert in a quadratic equation. After that I am solving this quadratic equation, I will get the value of x. One is 3100 meter and another is minus 239.72, but x cannot be negative, so that is why I am considering that is horizontal distance covered by a projectile when it is fired from the edge of a hill. So you will get x equal to 3100 meter. Now also again they have asked you about the maximum height above the ground, means what is the maximum height attained by the projectile when it is fired from the edge of the hill. So for that initially I am calculating the h value, that is maximum height above the point of projection. So I am using this formula h equal to u square sin square alpha divided by 2g. After putting the value I will get the value of h equal to 41.84. Now the maximum height above the ground. So for that means initially I am calculating this vertical maximum h vertical. So in this vertical I am going to add this 150. So this is a ground level. This is a ground level. From this 150 plus this much of distance. So this much of distance I am going to calculate by h formula, and I am going to adding this 150 meter. So I will get the maximum height above the ground, h max equal to 412.84 plus 150. So which is nothing but the 562.84 meter. In next question, a measurement of shot recorded on a videotape during a basketball game as shown in figure. The ball passed through the hoop even though it barely cleared the hands of the player B who attempted to block it. Neglecting the size of the ball, determine the magnitude VA of its initial velocity and height h of the ball when it is passes the player B. So if you see diagram, they have given, means ball is thrown from this point, it is going to strike here. So here at a height h the player will try to stop this ball thrown from this point A. So initially you have to calculate the value of initial velocity, that is velocity at point A. Yeah, you can say u. So initially I am considering the motion from A to C. If I see the motion from A to C, I will get the value of x as A to C 7.5 plus 1.5 up to this point. So 9 meter. Y is a 1 meter. Why this is 1 meter? Because it is the vertical distance travel on a horizontal plane. So total is 3. 3 minus 2. So I will get the 1, and it is above the projection point, so it is a plus 1, that is 3 minus 2. Now initial velocity I am considering u equal to va, because I have to calculate velocity at point A. Alpha equal to 30 degree you have given. I am again using the equation of path y equal to x tan alpha minus gx square divided by 2u square cos square alpha. So I am putting y x tan alpha g value, and I am calculating the u equal to va, so I am calculating the va value. So after calculating it, I will get the value of va as 11.236 meter per second, which I have calculated. Now in second case they have asked to calculate the value of h. So to calculate the value of h, I am considering the motion from A to B. Again for motion from A to B, alpha equal to 30 degree. Now va, that is initial velocity I have calculated, that I am going to use here. So x 7.5 meter, that is from A to B point. For motion from A to B, x 7.5, h, that sorry y is nothing but the, this is from ground level to up to this point, this is a h. Now I need vertical distance from line of projection, that is point of projection, to the point B. So h minus, I am going to minus this 2, so I will get h minus 2 distance, and it is positive because it is above the point of projection. So y equal to h minus 2, initial velocity I have calculated, and alpha equal to 30 degree. So after putting this value in the equation of path, y equal to x tan alpha minus gx square 2u square cos square alpha, so I will get the value of h as a 3.416 meter.